And some questions have been raised now about mail-in ballot security ahead of the recall election. KCRA3 has received numerous calls and emails about this. Viewers asking us about the holes in their ballot envelope and that it could be exposing their vote. Now, let me show you just one example. Now, what I'm holding here in my hand, this is an official ballot and envelope from Placer County. Okay, so now watch. Now, as you put this in, if you put it in just the right way or the wrong way, you can actually see. Like I'll show you right there. Take a look right there where my finger is. You can see that the no bubble has been left blank. So if the no bubble's blank, then you can probably figure out the way this person would have voted. So the most obvious way to prevent that is by making sure that you put your ballot in the envelope in such a way so as you don't expose that bubble. But again, make sure you need to be conscious of this as you're doing it and before you seal that envelope. And joining us now live now to talk a little bit more about this is the Placer County Registrar of Voters, Ryan Ronco. So Ryan, I know you're aware of the issue that I just demonstrated for our viewers. Can you first explain for everybody the purpose of those holes in the ballot envelope?
You bet, and thank you for having us on. So the holes play two purposes. There are two holes on either side of the signature line so that a voter with low vision can be able to find where to sign the envelope. And then the holes that drill all the way through the envelope are there so that we can show to voters and anybody that's observing the election process that that envelope is empty and that the ballot has been removed from that envelope.
And Ryan, you know, so much concern right now, particularly after the last presidential election, people concerned about ballot security. And rightly or wrongly, there are some who are going to be genuinely concerned about the possibility that their ballot might be just tossed out or not counted because someone along the way happens to see how they vote. What assurances could you give those people that that's not going to happen?
Well, you've identified one of the major assurances, or at least one of the ways to be able to assure that that's not going to happen. And that is to simply make sure that your envelope or your ballot is inserted into the envelope in a way that your choices are not going to be shown. And in fact, in Placer County, there are no ballot choices on the reverse side of the ballot. So you can simply fold that ballot the opposite way and be able to ensure that nobody can see anything. But it is a very important elections integrity step for us to have that hole in the envelope in order to make sure that all the envelopes are emptied of all the valid ballots that need to be counted on election day.
So Ryan, let's talk about this for a second because it's becoming clear that mail-in voting is not only here to stay, but this is probably going to be the predominant path for voting moving forward. What are some of the changes that you might be able to make to the envelopes or the system in the future to ensure that votes can't be read ahead of time? Because I'll tell you another thing that is concerning, Ryan, is it's very easy to see through this envelope too.
Right, and so the envelopes, if we can be able to construct an envelope that is thicker or has that security inside so that that ballots can't be seen, we'll definitely be looking at for future elections and hopefully with enough of our funding that can go towards that. But then we can't lose that ability for us, though, to be able to very quickly and assuredly show voters that there are no ballots hanging out inside of envelopes. So we'll have to find a good compromise for that hole. But do remember, though, that if you do not want to use that vote by mail ballot, despite the fact that, like you said, that people are using that as their option, they do have the option to be able to go to the polling place or to their vote center on election day and avoid an envelope entirely by voting on election day.
Great point there. Ryan Ronco is the Registrar of Voters in Placer County. We appreciate your time. And once again, I will just point out, it only works in that one specific way. So just make sure that you check that before you seal the envelope, too. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
We checked with several other counties across California about this issue, particularly in our area. El Dorado and Solano counties said they don't have any holes in their envelopes. Yolo, Stanislaus, and Sacramento counties all said that they tried this exact same thing and they couldn't find any way that the holes lined up to show the vote because their ballots were designed differently.
Every county ballot is designed differently. So the ballot in Placer County looks differently than the ballot in Sacramento, looks different than the ballot in Yolo, as well as the envelopes. So it's good for voters to be aware whether this is an issue in your county or not. Once you fold your ballot and place it in the envelope, just take a glance at the holes and make sure that there's nothing that breaches your voter confidentiality.
And we have not heard yet from San Joaquin County about their ballots, but we did reach out to the Secretary of State's office. They declined to do an interview with us today and instead referred us to a statement from the Los Angeles County Registrar, who says the same issue has had the same issue as Placer County. And here's what that statement says. It is important to note that voters have control of how they place their ballot in the envelope and have multiple options for returning their ballots to ensure secure and appropriate handling. So with this recall election just a few weeks away now, KCRA3 is trying to help you get all of your questions answered, and we're hosting a debate with 4 of the top recall candidates. We've reached out to several people in the race. John Cox, Kevin Faulconer, Kevin Kiley, and Kevin Paffrath have all accepted our invitations. We also invited Larry Elder, Caitlyn Jenner, and Governor Gavin Newsom himself, but they all declined to attend.